But I don't think there's a greater American than Abraham Lincoln. He was a man that sacrificed so much, including his own life, to keep this great nation together. Here, you know, less than 100 years before we declared our independence from England in 1776, and that took a lot of courage. And it took a lot of courage, less than 100 years later, to keep this nation together on moral principles, to fight for the elimination of something that everybody knows today was immoral, and that was slavery. Think about Abraham Lincoln, and I also think about the fact that I have in my pocket, my jacket pocket, which is standing back there, his speech on the third Thursday of 1864, where he created what we now celebrate today as Thanksgiving Day. And he said in that speech that we've been beset by some of the worst travesty in the sense of the Civil War. And you might think that we brought this on ourselves. And he said the way we brought this on is that we forgot the gracious hand that gave us everything we have as a nation since Independence Day, 1776. And then he went on to say that we need to remember how this nation was formed, and we need to be thankful. Even during that Civil War, he was giving thanks for this great nation. And he was saying that we need to take this opportunity every year, and that was the signal that we would have an official Thanksgiving every year. We need to thank the gracious hand that brought us through the independence in 1776 that we celebrate today on July 4th, and that gracious hand that gave us all the beneficence that occurred from then until the Civil War. And remember, he said, that we may have turned our back on that gracious hand. We have to remember that without some prayer, as well as good deeds, that we need to know that we might not get out of that Civil War, but we did because of this great man. Here on July 4th, I'm blessed to be here in the presence of one of the greatest figures in human history, no doubt in American history. And I'm delighted to say happy 4th of July to all my friends and constituents on this great day. And let's not forget the troops that are today in Iraq and Afghanistan and around the world trying to stand for the greatest democracy ever known, the United States of America, because of the people who declared independence on July 4th, 1776, and people like Abraham Lincoln who kept this nation together. God bless them.